Hello to all grandmothers, mothers, aunties, sisters, cousins, nieces, friends, to all the ladies. We're here again, vlog number 31. And I have in my notes run, run, R-U-N, run. Why am I saying run? Because in my journal, I said run. My mind went back as I placed here that my decision in domestic violence, looking at what I have achieved, what I had in my home, all the things I accomplished, stuff and things and junk. And I said to myself, run. All of that other stuff, all of the stuff I thought was important can be replaced, or it can be picked up at another time. Run, run, run. Ladies, those of you who know this message is for you, look, the tears flow when I know what you're going through. When I think about you, the tears do flow because you're in a decision-making situation and you're looking at what you got. You're looking at what you think you might lose out on. Sometimes you're thinking, will you ever find another partner? Look, it's no time for that. You have to run. Every so often I have a nightmare. And in the nightmare, it shows running. It shows me never returning. It's showing harm. And that's why I say run. You have to run away from a situation that's not good. You know, if at any time you just cried and you just cried, and the tears were flowing, and I guess it's the spirit of weeping, whatever it is, but sure, I cried when I turned to this page in my journal and saw run, because so many times we as women, we don't have the strength to pick up and start all over again because we don't know what the future holds. So yeah, I cried, and the tears shedded as I read the page in the journal. Because see, when you make a decision to leave and you say, I don't want to be here any longer, it can be fearful. How many tears have I flowed since I got up this morning and I thought about sharing this with you? How many have I shed? How many tears when I think about you being in the situation that I was in? You know, after I was reading Run in this journal, it was a Sunday that I wrote this on this page. And later on the afternoon, I had a speaking engagement at a church for a women's conference. And the lady had asked me over the conference, she says to me, do you feel like talking about the domestic violence? Do you feel like talking about it? Have you healed? And she was pertaining to the first incidents which I had my two daughters with my husband. And she said, do you feel like it? And my heart just bled because I answered yes. If I can help somebody, yes, I can talk. So she gave me the amount of minutes for me to speak. But I was thinking, here she is having me speak so many years after the first domestic violence with that husband. And she had no idea that I am just finished a second situation and that I am living in my van because of it. I didn't want to share with her that I'm going to be speaking to women and I'm in a situation right now. So I spoke on what she had asked me to speak on pertaining to the first situation. So when I got to the conference, and ladies, I hope this can help you. I pray that it helps you because you're going through. When I stood up to speak and all eyes was fixated on me, I had to hold my composure because I'm going through my mobile home experience at the time. The first thing I said when I opened my mouth is that a gun was pointed to my head. And I had a thought of, if he doesn't kill me, he's going to wish that he did. So at this point, I'm looking over the audience, maybe about 35 women, and their eyes were like bulged. And I told them, I had at the time given up on fighting. There was no longer fighting. There was no more hitting you in the head with the phone when you walked in late. There was no more getting an ironing board and sloshing you across the face because I was trying to defend myself. I just said to him, make sure, since you have this gun pointed at my head, that it goes off and kill me. Because if I survive, you're going to be a real sorry person. As he pulled the trigger, the bullet was lodged. It was stuck in the gun. So he looked at it. I looked at him, and his eyes were he was high on cocaine, so his eyes were, they were so dilated. But I said, okay. He ran out the door. I gathered my things up, which were a few things. I had a diaper bag because I had 2 children in diapers, 14 months apart. One baby was almost 1. The other one was a brand new 2-year-old, which decided she wanted to wear pull-ups and diapers because she saw the youngest baby still in diapers. Well, maybe 2-year-olds were in pull-ups, but at one point she was absolutely wearing the little cute panties because she felt proud and like she was grown up to wear the cute panties. No pull-ups for her. She was potty training really fast. But anyway, as the baby got into pull-ups, she wanted to wear the big girl wanted to wear pull-ups too. But she even wanted a bottle. So here I am grabbing different size bottles and nipples out of the drainage thing, and I'm throwing stuff in the diaper bag. And all my mind told me to do was to run, run, run. So in this woman's council, as I began to tell the story, and I was encouraging them to run. When I finished, women walked up to me and wanted to know, whatever happened to him? Because you said that in your speech that he was going to be sorry. Yes. I answered their question. Even so today, he is living with so much regret. In and out of his life, he was in and out of prison for making bad decisions. I know maybe sometime last year, he had asked to talk to me. He wanted to tell me that he was sorry for the past, which of course I had already told him a long time ago because we had became we could talk to each other, and he had given me his number to text him. But I had already said, okay, we were young, but to live the rest of his life haunted with regrets, haunted with the play after play on how he treated his wife and had no mercy for his little daughters. He is sorry. For the rest of his life, I knew he was going to be sorry. Because, see, women, when your partner do you wrong and you had done no wrong, revenge comes from God. And whatever he hunts that person with, that's between him and that person. I encourage you to run. Will there be life after running? Yep, it's going to be life after running. Will there be love after running? Yes, it's going to be love after running. Trust me, I know. I'm not going to tell you something I don't know. So yes, how many tears am I going to shed for you until you realize you need to run? You may not know where you're going, but that's okay. You're running to safety, that I know. Domestic violence shelters, police stations, run. Our time is far spent. I'm going to see you in another couple of days. I'm praying for your strength. Bye-bye.